So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Goff to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots, first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let one go down the middle. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
The quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go. Go. Report.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Quickly, he gets it out to his right, and he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've
Wanna quit? Hey, middle. Switch. You at? It's hot. Hey, report.
Again, it's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Tyjae Spears. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Buffalo.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
They will run it over center with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll go again with Swift. From the 21, here's second and a couple.
21-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. Come on. No, we changed it. Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Now, Jackson. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Goff to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A second down throw for Goff. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Block 20.
Throwing here is Goff. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's in! Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
Shot! Shot! 180! Shot!
Jackson now to throw on first down. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
14 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the ground, it's Swift. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down.
Middle.
First and 10.
To throw is Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On first down, it's Goff. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Come on! 180! What's that?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On second down, Goff. Got his man at the 6. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go!
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Bills 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll take this up shy of the 25, But a penalty marker is down, and let's see what that's about. On 1st and 10, Jackson pushed out to his left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Jackson now on 2nd down, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Hey.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
20. Hey, 76. 14.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriot 1st down.
20.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's into the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
One quick. 180. 180. What a shot.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
One more, ready? Yo. 180. Go right here. 180. Middle. 180. And a shot. Yo.
From the gun, Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
13. Go.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5.
180. Hey, what? 13. Report. You. 180. Yeah. What is shot? Go right here. Sit up.
Jackson now. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On first and 10, here's Goff. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 32 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Left.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Cut. 180. Cut.
To throw is Goff. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the first down. Now, you didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
What's that?
Henderson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Pack the 6. Ready, right?
And he will score again. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will add one more onto their big lead. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. 180. Sit on. 180. Sit on.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Jackson. Throw to right flat. It is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yo.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Omar, ready?
Second and 10.
Middle. Tight dog. 180. Get up.
Again, it's Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Play action now. Jackson. Pull the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make it.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. J. Spears. Touchdown, Bills. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Black 20!
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Throwing. Goff. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
Goff to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
4 down. Hey, Shell. Hold on. Check. 12. Now you won. 5.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's complete. It's JSN. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. Ric Flair. Play. Maverick. 12. Whirling.
Throwing here is Goff. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds and a flag comes in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, middle.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Middle.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Inside the 20. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. Look wide, get this one complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
No, we changed it. You.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Here we go. 60.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
180. Turbo.
The RPO, that one is complete.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Here's a design run.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
120, 5.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7.
A run here with Swift. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. DeAndre Swift past midfield. Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
3 more points. Let's get this point.
Hey, talk to me. What you got? Alpha.
They'll try to throw here with under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
We go tonight. Hey, let's go. 20. Go, 12. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Pats add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. First and 10.
180. Go ahead, go. 180. You change it. Hey, come on.
On the give, here's Swift. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
180. 180. Go. Set up.
Second down, Jackson. Flushed to his left. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
It's a gain
And we'll get whistles
yards.
and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
They'll
They'll try to run with Swift. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Let's go. Get hot. Hey. Report.
Jackson looking to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready. 76.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL.